This week at BeachRC, we just got in a bunch of big Traxxas vehicles, new radios from Spektrum RC, Sworkz just dropped their new two-wheel drive buggy, the S12-3, and we just got back from the 11th annual running of the Masters of Dirt, held at the world-famous Hobby Action RC Raceway. We'll talk about that and much more on This Week at BeachRC. Let's get into it. I said we got big vehicles in from Traxxas, and that we did. So let's just start off with the biggest one of all. Yep. Oh, Lord. I gotta do this a couple times. This is the new XRT Ultimate. There has been an XRT Ultimate already. That has been discontinued, and this is the new version. It has all the bells and whistles that all the Ultimates have had in the past, but the big difference right now is mainly just the paint job of the body. They just got a new paint scheme, and they remain as awesome as they always have been. They are the biggest, baddest vehicles you can buy from Traxxas. They are worth every penny you put into it. This one's on sale right now at BeachRC.com for $15.99. $1,600. If you don't have one already, now's your time to get an XRT Ultimate. You can purchase one right now. We'll ship it to your door at BeachRC.com. To the next vehicle. Boom. Yep. Next on the chopping block, we got the X-Maxx Ultimate. Once again, the Ultimate X-Maxx has been out once before. That version has been discontinued. We got the new one right here. This is version 2, just like the XRT. The biggest change on it is mostly just the paint scheme. This also comes in at $1,599.99. It is on sale right now at BeachRC.com. I highly recommend, if you haven't got one of these big giant vehicles yet, you really kind of need to get your hands on one, because these things are awesome. When you got 35 pounds of a whole lot of badness rolling down doing 60 miles an hour, you'll be glad you got all the ultimate hop-up parts on this, and you'll be glad that you got a big giant RC car. Get yours today, right now at BeachRC.com. Let's move on to the next vehicle. I would throw those around. They're so darn heavy. They're just kind of wearing me out, just moving them. And I'll probably break something if I chuck them that way or this way. So they weigh too much for me to chuck. No chucking today anyways. Maybe I'll chuck something later. I said we got big vehicles from Traxxas, and I'm not done yet. We also got the big X-Maxx monster truck in. Let me grab that thing. Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. Woo! Didn't know today's video would be a workout. I'm getting old, and these things are really heavy. You know what it takes to move something heavy like this? Lots of power. 8S monster truck X-Maxx. What's the difference between this and a regular X-Maxx? Well, mostly it's gonna be these belted tires right here. These monster truck scale looking tires. Even though the X-Maxx is known to be a monster truck, it never really quite pulled it off like what we know today. This kind of completes the package. This comes in at $1,099.99. There's one kicker though. Although it does come with a radio and pretty much a full chassis ready to go, you will need to add batteries, charger, and a body on this one. The X-Maxx, the XRT, both come with bodies. This does not come with body. The bodies they offer for sale are about $200, and they're more of a replica looking monster truck body. You can find them in a Bigfoot version or just generic version. One way or the other, you're gonna need a body for this thing. Maybe you just pick up your own body and give one a paint job. If you wanna go monster trucking and be the biggest, baddest thing on the block, you might want to pick up one of these today at BeachRC.com. Let's go. Let's see if I can chuck this. No. I don't even know how I fit those big things in this camera screen. That's why I'm further away today, folks, because those cars were just too big to fit in the screen. What do I got next? Hold on, I'll be back. Oh yeah, my favorite. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Something I can chuck around. If you're into monster trucks, nothing's better than the original Bigfoot. The Bigfoot invented monster trucks. Before the Bigfoot ever came out, which was just basically a truck with some big tires on it, there were no monster trucks. Bigfoot started it all 50 years ago. This was the first truck to ever climb over a car. It was pretty awesome back in the day. This is your limited edition golden Bigfoot. It's like a 4-wheel drive Stampede. It's got the BL2S system in it, so it'll do about 40 miles an hour. It's coming in at $379.95. You cannot buy this online yet. This is a hobby shop only. Walk into your hobby shop, pray that they have one of these bad boys right here, and you can pick one up today. I recommend you come to BeachRC, even if you have to take a vacation and come to the beach and stay for a couple days. It's going to be worth walking into our hobby shop and getting this limited edition golden Bigfoot. They're limited. They're not going to be around for long, and once they're gone, they're pretty much gone right here at BeachRC. I'm not chucking it. It's too pretty to chuck. Alrighty, here we go. Spektrum radios. This is your DX Rugged Plus. The Ruggeds have been out once before. This is a newer version of it. It's 11 channel radio. You can activate a lot of lights, winches, kind of whatever you set this thing up for. It is a dual protocol radio. So that means it will basically bind to a wide array of your Spektrum receivers, from your fancy 6, 8, 10 channel ones, all the way down to the little Groms. If you have ever had a Grom, which has been pretty popular, they come with pretty small, pretty cheap radios. A lot of people want to bind a better radio to the Grom. However, it's a 2-in-1 system in the Grom, so it makes it a little difficult. This kind of solves that problem. It can be your hobby grade radio for all your vehicles, and even the smaller budget-friendly vehicles, you can bind easily this radio too. There's a couple different prices for these things. They do come in 3 different colors. You're gonna have your green, you're gonna have your orange, and your black. Depending on if it comes with a receiver or not. A radio with no receiver, $279.99. A radio with a 6-channel receiver, I believe, comes in at $329.99. We got the greens, we got the orange, we got them with receivers, without receivers. It's just got a lot of functions that work really well for those who just like to go out there and beat the snot out of things. If you beat up your vehicle, you might beat up your radio. You might need something a little tougher than most radios. This is where the Rugged comes into play. You can even drop it once in a while. It'll probably be all right. You can get yours today at BeachRC.com. Get one or be left behind. I chucked it. I feel better now. Next on the chopping block, Sworkz just dropped their new 2-wheel drive, 1/10 scale race buggy. It is your S12-3. It's going to be a dirt version and a carpet version. It's going to have a lot of improvements from its previous version. There's a big hole in the 10 scale market right now for a big brand of 10 scale racers. Sworkz is trying to fill that hole. Previous versions were pretty good. I believe this next version, the S12-3, is going to be even better. If you're a 10 scale racer, and you want to try a new brand, Sworkz, you can get it pre-sale right now on BeachRC.com. The pre-sale price for the Sworkz buggy will come in at $509.99. If you want to get your hands on one and be one of the first ones to get it, pre-order yours today, right now at BeachRC.com. All right, last but not least, but the most important of all, the Masters of Dirt just took place last week in Chandler, Arizona at the Hobby Action RC Raceway. This was the first time that the Masters left Myrtle Beach. It really had no choice because our track that we had for the past 10 years, we did not take with us when we moved. Our hobby shop, our website, we've been up and running. Fortunately, we were known just as much for our track and some of our big races, Masters of Dirt being one of them. We were not able to take the track with us, but we had to keep the Masters of Dirt alive. Pretty much everything exceeded my expectations, except for the turnout. The turnout was a little light, but that was to be expected. There's a lot of things going on in the past month, but we did have a pretty decent turnout with well over 100 entries. Hobby Action built an amazing looking track. Turned out to do some pretty awesome things where you could double into a washboard and triple or even quad out. Really lived up to the Masters of Dirt aura. We had the Fireball Friday night, was fun, played a little beer pong, drank some adult beverages, and just had a good time. And we also pulled off the world famous hooligan race on Sunday. There was all kinds of obstacles on the track. Everyone who did show up really seemed to have had a good time. Races are not about who doesn't show up, it's about who does show up. You show the people who came the best time you can and hope they come back and tell all their friends. So let's look a little bit at the Masters of Dirt and we'll be right back.
What's up guys, it's Brent and I'm here at Hobby Action and we're here for the 11th annual Masters of Dirt. I couldn't be more stoked. The weather is perfect. gotta say, this race was amazing. The host facility, Hobby Action, Larry, Tom, all his people were amazing. Couldn't ask for a better place to do it at.
That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this week at BeachRC. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. We only got like 4,000 subscribers and we're trying to put out some content, but we need people to watch it. So like our videos, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share these things out. And we really appreciate you watching. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode of This Week at BeachRC. Peace!